All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to rock and roll. Thank you very much for joining us this evening for the Castle Lite drop. It is a first of its kind, the Extracurricular collection in association and collaboration with Utebe Makuku. Thank you very much, sir. I think that does deserve a round of applause. Now, this is a first for Castle Lite, and this has been a very, very different year for all of us. It's been a year of many firsts for all of us. I mean, just today, me, myself, I had a first. I realized that I no longer fit into the size medium. I had to accept that I am a size large. So standing up here today, I am feeling a little bit self-conscious. So I think that you guys need to give me a round of applause for finally accepting that I am in fact a large. I do have to say, when I walked in here, I did feel a little bit underdressed because one of the first people I encountered was Burita. Hi there. Burita, could you stand up and show people how it's done? Can you and your companion stand up and show them how it's done? Isimi banjwa njani sisi. Yebo? Mkhwabele ngaloku saniba nomona. Saniba nomona, saniba nomona. Sizakwenzela ile nto kaJonga, sizakwenzela la duduzane challenge xa uphuma. Don't worry about it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We do know that it is a Friday night, and a lot of you would much rather be at home, relaxing, playing with your dogs, chilling with your kids, maybe your significant other. So we do appreciate you being here. And those that have been here the entire afternoon, we hope that you've managed to get quite a few Castle Lites in. All right? Gentlemen that are sitting over here, on the right? I love the shades, actually. You know what? The way you're looking at me, it's as if nizawuthi, "Ngobani laba bantu?" All right, tonight is a very special evening in more ways than one. This is going to be something that is going to disrupt the fashion scene in South Africa. And we're definitely looking forward to seeing what Castle Lite as well as Tebe have put together for us in order to put on our clothes and put on our backs and be an expression of who we are on our outward sides, all right? Anyway, without any further ado, I think that it is absolutely imperative before we look to where we're going to take a look at where we come from. And that was just a look back at the teaser that dropped earlier this week. I feel like it had no impact on you guys. There's no response, there's no reaction. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You get there, bro? I feel like I need glasses now because those grills, yeah, serious. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this would not be possible, of course, without the two very important entities, Castle Lite as well as Utebe. And I think that it's very important that we find out from the brand manager, Yasa Castle Lite, why did they find it so important for them to actually get this going? So please help me welcome to the stage, Silka.
Good evening, everyone. Firstly, I want to apologize for the heat. So I've been here since 3 o'clock, so trust me, I know that it's not great, but unfortunately it was a little bit out of our control, so I'm sure that the clothing will make up for it. My name is Zilka, I'm the Castle Lite brand director. I know that you're not here for me, so I won't speak very long. Castle Lite is the biggest premium brand across the African continent. We're very proud that we're from South Africa, and we're very proud for all the things that we've done that does disrupt the world, right? So we're very much known within the innovation space in beer and the innovation space within hip-hop. But we haven't really taken ourselves outside of that, which is why we wanted to move into lifestyle and fashion. So when we started this journey and we looked at the different people we could collaborate with, Tebe was very high on the top of the list. And it's because our values align. So Castle Lite's innovative, we're authentic, but we do things differently. Tebe is blasting his own trail. He's amazing, and I mean, I can't wait to see what he comes up with in his career. So what CLD and extracurricular is all about, when Tebe explained this to us, and he's going to speak about it a little bit later, the inspiration behind the range is really about freedom, right? How you feel when you leave class and you can get to spend time with your friends and have fun. And that's really what Castle Lite is about as well. It's about connecting, it's about laughter, it's about fun. So it was a really easy and seamless collaboration for us to make. You'll see that the clothing is inspired by him and his vision. It's not overly branded because it's not about that. We always put the consumer in the middle. We know what our consumers like, and he knows what his fans like. So we built this around something called the urban nomad, which is basically all of us here, right? So your clothing needs to enable your lifestyle. So you go to work, after work, you meet your friends, after that you have a party, and as you evolve throughout the day, your outfit needs to move with you. So that was the inspiration behind this from a non-designer perspective. And I'm really, really excited to share that with you guys tonight. So thank you for coming out. I know it's very late in the year and we're all very tired, and it's a Friday night, but I promise you it'll be worth it. So for the first time ever, I'm going to show you the fashion film, and then the amazing Tebe is going to take over from me. So please join me in welcoming to the stage the amazing Tebe Magugu.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I so deeply appreciate you all taking the time. And I'd like to just say thank you to Silke, CLD, and Castle Lite for joining me on this incredible project. And I'd also like to thank GQ as well for incredible honor of being the December cover star. I just wanted to tell you all about Extracurricular and where it's from. So I think a lot of people who know me know that I'm quite shy. So those of you who are familiar with my personal Instagram, instead of showing me, I often just like doodle myself. You can see on the shirt that I'm wearing, it's just 2 red cheeks, which I think represent my notoriously big cheeks. So that's how Extracurricular started, as just this cooler little sister, I suppose, of Tebe Magugu. I think there's such a big conversation happening around the democratization of fashion, and with Extracurricular, I just wanted like this brand that represents all that, where everyone can feel like they belong. And I like to thank Castle Lite and Extracurricular, and just what my intentions are as a designer align in that sense. So thank you so much for joining me on this project, and I hope you all enjoy the collection. Thank you.
Before you go, Tebe, I feel like people actually need to know a little bit about who you are. So you're 28 years old, right? From Khalaleshwe in Kimberley. Yes. Tebe, please tell us about some of these awards that you've won, because when I read up on you, I was like, yo, what am I doing? I'm 27, I only have 1 more year to achieve these things, all right?
The question is, sorry.
Some of the awards that you've won.
Okay. So I think the most special award to me was last year, 2019. Towards the end of the year, I won the Louis Vuitton Moet Prize in Paris, which is an incredible honor because I've been following all the designers at the LVMH group, you know, Virgil Abloh, Nicolas Guesquet. So it's quite an honor to be, you know, in their sort of in that sort of space. But I hope that, like, you know, if I hope it's inspiring in the sense that, you know, if I could do it, I know there's so many incredible designers here, possibly actually, and creatives who are doing such phenomenal work. And I hope that sort of what I've done can tell other people that they can do it as well.
What a very humble man who produces great work. Thank you very much, Tebe. We're looking forward to seeing what you have put together tonight as we go forward. And get ready to see what is behind this curtain, all right? So, are you guys ready to see what lies behind this curtain? Oh, come on, you can do more than that. Are you ready to see what lies behind the curtain? All right, stand by. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, hashtag CLD, Castle Lite Drop, the extracurricular collection in collaboration with Tebe Makuku. Yes, yes. Some of the pieces worn by the models, as you can see. I know that some of us are already eyeing some of the pieces that we would love to have. We can give them another round of applause, of course, yes. Yes. Please, do join us, do join us, so we can get a better look. Take all the photos that you want. And be sure to remember that when you do post, use the hashtag Castle Lite Drop. A very big thank you to our models. Can we give them another round of applause, please? All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we get to the part where we will invite Silka as well as Tebe back onto stage. Oh, I'm sure we can give them a bigger round of applause than that. Come on. Come on. With that great work that they've put together, I'm sure we can do even bigger than that. Come on, let's do it. Ah, look at him. He's blushing. It's the two red cheeks on the sweater. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to open it up to a very short Q&A session. I would actually like to start. Tebe, tell us about some of the materials that you used when you were putting this together. Was it by an active choice, or did you kind of just, after sketching, decide, actually, this is going to work better?
No, the fabrics were actually like a choice that I had to have from the beginning. I think as a designer, functionality has always been at the forefront of like what I do. So I really love fabrics that feel good on the skin and have like more than one purpose outside of just being aesthetic. So there's a lot of fabrics like the mesh, and some fabrics that like are quite breathable in, you know, and then there are some fabrics that retain the shape. So it was a selection of the fabrics that best sort of suit a collection that is for someone who loves to look good but also feel good as well, with functionality attached to it.
All right, and Silka, I have not seen any other beverage brand going into this direction and going in this lane. What do you hope that this is going to do for the Castle Lite brand?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think that it's important for brands to move outside of just what their products deliver. And, you know, I'm quite outspoken about South African brands creating platforms for our amazing talent outside of the platforms that they create themselves. So there was a higher purpose for us as well, even when you look at the other things that we partner with. It's to use the platform that we've created as a South African brand to showcase the amazing talent that we have across the continent. So that's just from a brand perspective. what we're hoping to achieve, dude, we're fucking cool. Okay, so,
Absolutely,
like,
absolutely.
You know, I think sometimes people forget. People forget how cool we are because we're right here at the doorstep. But I promise you, we do things that no one else does, and we will forever. So.
Now, Tebe, inclusivity is very big on people's mouths right now, very big on social media. We've seen it with the likes of Rihanna and the shades of her palette when it comes to her Fenty Beauty line. When it comes to the sizes of this line, how inclusive is it?
Well, it's incredibly inclusive. I think that's a conversation that's really important. I was just saying now that, you know, it's no good if fashion just exists on this sort of in this isolated space for just one body type and for one person, you know, like, because all of us have to be able to dream, you know, and it really doesn't make sense when fashion becomes quite inaccessible and excludes a lot of people from just its conversation. So with this collection, we made sure that it includes a variety of sizes.
Well, it is great to see that we have something like this to look forward to, because I think it's been a very difficult year. I mean, all the other years we had a slogan for December. I mean, it was the big days, it was Ki December boss, but this year we're just glad to be alive. And I'm glad that we have something to look forward to and we can look good in as well. Thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate it. Can we give them another round of applause, please? So right now, we are nearing towards the end of this evening. But before we do that, we're not going to leave you hungry and not fed. So we do have canapes that are going to be coming out very soon. So be sure to enjoy those. And also, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to take the time to go over to the display and take a look at what you might actually appreciate. This is your opportunity to shop the drop and be one of the first people to get your hands on a piece from the Extracurricular collection. All right? Thank you very much. Do enjoy. The bar is open at the back. Take your time. We'll be back to close it off.
na 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 na. Kill 'em with you now. Na 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 na. Kill 'em with the, kill 'em with the, kill 'em.